Now, the reason I like working with WorkPro is it gives people an option. Maybe you don't need the most expensive tool because you don't use it that much, or maybe you're just on a budget and you want to buy a little bit less expensive tools that'll get the job done. That's WorkPro. Let's take a look at what they sent me here. It says a 4-piece adjustable wrench set. Now, I've already pulled the sleeve off, but this is the way each one will come packed. So it comes with a 12-inch, a 10-inch, an 8-inch, and a 6-inch. All of them have these dipped handle. Pretty cool little dipped handle here. As you can see, I'm gonna pull out this 10-inch here. There's really not that much play in this jaw. This is it right here. That's all the play there is in this jaw. Operates pretty smoothly. Now you can tell, I mean, it's a little bit rougher. This one's not bad, See this? Not bad casting. Look at this one. This one's got some little bit different wear on it. These little pot marks and things like that. So, I mean, it's not like you're getting high quality tools, but you're getting tools that'll work. I mean, this thing here, no matter what it looks like, it's going to work and do the job for you. And sometimes, maybe like with me, I use a pliers wrench most of the time. I don't use this. So, I may get this out maybe once every couple of months and I need it. But when I do, I need it. So I usually keep an 8-inch or a 6-inch in the bag just in case. These will stay in the drawer somewhere because they're big and heavy. And I'll use this pliers wrench most of the time. Now these I think, I'm gonna look, I think they're $22 for this. So this set, there's a coupon now. And I'll leave a link in the description. $22. So for $5.50 each, you're getting these adjustable wrenches. I mean, that's a heck of a deal. No, they're not the highest quality. They're not going to win any awards, but you know what? They'll get the job done. I mean, how much torque are you really going to be putting on these things? Now with this Milwaukee, a 10-inch and a 6-inch, I think is $29, almost $30 right now. And I mean, it may be made a little bit better, but not that much better. I mean, the casting's pretty much the same as this, looks like to me. This one operates smooth. Let's see how this one does. Same thing. Yeah, this one operates very smooth too. So that's the Milwaukee. And then you have this one. This is the 3-inch titanium adjustable wrench. It weighs about the same amount as a quarter sheet of paper. But this thing is very light. And I'll tell you, it goes out where you can get a good 1/4 inch. Let's see. This goes out to a 1/2 inch. So you can get on a 1/2 inch nut with this thing. I don't know if I'd want to get on one that you need any torque, but I tell you, it weighs nothing. And, for 1/4 inch, 1/8 inch, maybe 3/16, this thing would work fine. Now that is what you call EDC. I bought a set of these Wehas. Now these are quality tools. You can just tell by the smooth casting here. This thing is flattened. I mean, it looks nice. Just smooth as butter. You don't hear any of that rattling. The jaw hardly moves at all. It's just a nice smooth tool. But these 3 pieces right here, the 12, the 10, and the 8, are almost $80. I bought this Crestalloy, this crescent wrench Crestalloy, when I was doing the Made in USA bag. They're made in Jamestown, New York. But this thing was used and cost me $80 or $18. So, for $4 more, you can get a set of 4. Now to me, I always show this because this is my favorite wrench of all time. It's a J.P. Danielson Better Grip. It's an 8-inch adjustable wrench. As you can see here, it says forged steel, made in the USA. But this wrench, look, I mean, I just wish you could feel how smooth this thing is. Very little play at all in this jaw. This thing was made in the 30s. Made in the 30s in New York. I mean, back then, they made some very, very high quality tools. It's a J.P. Danielson Better Grip. But, so that's it. These WorkPro, I mean, $22. What can you say about them? They work. They're not gonna work like a pro, but they're gonna work. Okay, so what's next? This is the SK 8-inch long nose multi-use pliers, or I call them forged wire strippers. Let's take a look at it. Boy, it's beautiful. I love those colors. What I noticed right away is this black here, which I thought would be a tacky rubber, is actually a hard plastic. You got a little stippling here that you do get a little bit of grip on, but it is just hard plastic. This thing will strip from solid to 10 to 16, from stranded from 12 to 18. It's got cutters here. It's got this little nut grabbing feature here, or pipe gripping, whatever you want to call it, in the middle here. And then here it goes down to a, looks like a little needle nose. And on the end, it's got these little serrations where you can do your pipe reaming. Here, you got 8 30-second, 6 30-second little bolts that you can cut. And on the bottom here is a crimper. Boy, it's nice though. I like it. Let's see how it cuts. Nice. And what about stripping? All right, let's look at stripping. Oh yeah, it does nice. That is the SK6685 3A. 8-inch forged wire strippers from SK. Let's go to the next one. Okay, while I got all my wire out here, this is the, I wanted a smaller pair of side cutters. Yeah, so this is the Channel Lock 6-inch wire cutters. These are made in the United States. E336 bulk. Okay, boy, they must sell a lot of them. So let's see how it works. 6-inch. I tell you, I'm kind of impressed. Boy, you don't get much leverage, but man, these things cut very well. Yeah, these things cut nice, and I mean, this is 12 gauge wire here, so just cuts easy. I really like those. Okay, that's a Channel Lock. Here it says E336, made in the USA. So a couple of years ago, I bought this Workos TD02. It's a 2000 lumen light. It's got a battery in here, 18650, that is replaceable. You can just unscrew it and replace the battery, or of course you can use this USB-C charger here. I think it's USB-C. Yeah, no. Actually, this is a micro SD charger, so I guess it is a little bit older. So I bought it because this is the first high lumen flashlight I really ever had. And it was, right now they're $29 or $30 on Amazon. It's the Workos TD02. I hadn't thought about Workos because I've been getting other lights from different other manufacturers, but Workos emailed me and wanted to send me this to do a review on. It's the HD02. So let's take a look at it. First thing I notice is the weight. This thing's pretty heavy, and it's big. Okay, so let's look at some of the functions on it. This is that light that has the wings on it. I don't know if you've seen them or heard of them, but it's got a push button plus a little dial here, rotary dial here. And if you put it on this, the first setting over here on the left, you just press the button one time, you got a UV light here. One click is off. You put it in the middle where you see this symbol. That's your light. If you hold it, you see it goes, once it blinks, that's on high. That's 3,000 lumens. I think it's either 3,000 or I think it's maybe 3,200 lumens. And then you keep holding it and it goes right back down to very low. Hold it again. It goes up, it blinks, you know it's on high, and then you just one click turn it off. You go to this dial, and this is your green laser. But the real cool thing about this, oh, let me turn it off. The cool thing about this one is you open these wings up, and you got a floodlight on these wings. It's got this flat bottom where it'll sit straight, but it's also magnetic, so you can put it on anything underneath the car or anything that's magnetic. You can keep it on there, and it's got a very strong magnet on it. If you want to lower this, you just press this button just like you did on the front. You just press and hold this button, and you can see those go down. Keep pressing it. It blinks, you know you're on high. One click, and you're off. Fold it down. Now, does it have memory? Yeah, I don't even think you have to press this. Let's just open it up and see. Yeah, as soon as you open it up, it goes back to the setting it was on. Close it, it automatically turns itself off. Man, that's a cool light. Let's look at some footage of underneath my wife's car. Now this side light also, you got a cool white and a white light. So to change it, the color temperature, so here's the color temperature. It's on white right now. Watch, you click once and then hold. And you can see it goes to that warm light. You want it back to white, once and hold. Goes back to that cool white light. And then once, you just turn it off. I tell you, I'm impressed with this thing. It is the HD02 Workos. I mean, it does have a place. It's not like an everyday carry. The thing's heavy. It does have a clip on the end. Looks like it's a strong clip. Let's get the battery out here. I know it's got a 21700 cell battery. 5,000 milliamp hour, 21700. So you can take the battery out, charge it separately, or you got a USB-C right here. You can charge it from here. I like this light. It's going to have some, you know what? I think what I'll do is keep it in the truck because it is perfect for under the hood. It's the Workos WD02. Let's see what's next. Okay, this is the Gear Smart Lock. It's the TO2 Mini Smart Lock. I was in the market for a smart lock for the back door here. I was going to get one of those push button combination, and Gear emailed me, wanted to send this out to me to review, so it was perfect timing. I said, yes, send it out, because I'm going to install it today. Now, this one is a smart lock, built-in Wi-Fi, multiple unload options. It also has a key in case you need a key. 8 months battery life. So, let's look and see what's in the box. Just get some instructions here. Wow, it takes 8 AA batteries. This is the lock here. Oh, it also comes with a card. I guess you can just press the card against there. I don't know if I'm going to be using that or not. Boy, it looks pretty simple to install though. So I'm going to get it installed, and after I install it, I'll take a look. I do have some work to do on the door first because the deadbolt is not, you have to push the door in hard to get the deadbolt, so I'm going to have to adjust that strike plate on there first before I can do anything. After I get all that done, I'll show you how this thing operates. Okay, so the lock is installed. Very simple to install the lock. I'm not even going to go through it because it's just like replacing any other deadbolt. Very simple. The only issue I had, the strike did not go, the bolt was not being able to go all the way through. So what I had to do was use this oscillating tool here and cut it out where it would go further out. Then I took a chisel and had to chisel out some of it, but that's basically it. So I got a tool bag here, but basically this is all the tools I used right here. So as you can see, there's the strike plate. Now I had to go in there and make that. It goes all the way to the stud now. It goes all the way through the frame. The bolt would not go far enough for it to lock. So I just took my oscillating tool, cut that out, and the lock went down far enough, and now it's fine. I gotta tell you, I'm pretty impressed with this thing. Took me 10 minutes to install it. Took me a little time to get that strike plate right, but you know, you gotta expect that, I guess. So when you wanna unlock it, see it's locked now. When you wanna unlock it, 1, 2, 3, 4, pound. And it unlocks. That's just a temporary. You can put in temporaries. The good thing about this app is you could put in temporary codes. This code's here set to expire in 30 minutes. Let's do it again. There you go. Woke it up. Sometimes you have to touch it a couple times, but 1, 2, 3, 4. Unlocks. Now I got it set where it locks automatically after 90 seconds. So after 90 seconds, it will relock. The app is very cool on the phone, though. I mean, you can set passcodes. You can get it where there's a temporary passcode. Will it expire in a few minutes or in a couple of days or a few days? It's all customizable. I tell you, this is a very nice lock. I'm glad they sent it to me. So that's the AKA Gear Smart Lock. I'll leave a link in the description. See you next week.